So I really shouldn't be up considering that I have to get up at the crack of evil in the morning. I am not exactly presentable at the moment because I am going to bed. On my PJs. Everything I know I learned on the street. Sesame Street, Sesame Street. Na, 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 na. Okay. Okay, so news is this funny thing in my mouth that some people are like, what's wrong with your mouth, or are you eating candy? I think that's funny. It was reduced, as in lowered, like as in if you've been following my Tourette's treatment, you know that eventually it's supposed to be lowered increasingly, and it was lowered, and it was lowered Tuesday, and now since then my tics have come back. I haven't been swearing, yes, but other tics, I've had, but, but, um, I've had them come back. Like usually at home, I don't have tics anymore because of the splint. Like it just doesn't happen, and I've just been having like my body just been like doing these weird, crazy movements to get used to, and then it's which was kind of discouraging. And then, okay, so those some people already know, but I am one of Jehovah's Witnesses, and every year we have this convention called a district assembly, where there's like thousands of us that meet in Coliseum. So yeah, um, and I find this wonderful. It's the time that I feel closest to God. Go ahead, make fun of me. But I always love it. But the fact is that there's a lot of people, and a lot of people, anxiety, shy person. It just makes me anxious, and anxious makes Tourette's. And every year when this happens, I end up in the first aid room on a cot, convulsing one to two times a day, and sometimes having to go just to lay down because it just wears me out. And this year I was like, it's not gonna happen. I have my splint. It's not gonna happen. But since this was lowered, crap. It was. And it's not the fault of the people who did it at all. They did it right. They tested it. They made sure that it was right. But and then when it was home, it just didn't work the way it was supposed to. So I'm gonna have to go back and fix it. Because today, it's a 3 day. Three. I'm actually holding up three fingers and not like five or something. I'm looking like a dumb blonde. It's a 3 day convention, and today I was in the first aid room twice, convulsing. People had to kind of drag me over because I kept on getting onto the ground and knocking on the floor, and it was horrible and humiliating. And I was just, they were trying to help me, and it was, good. Obviously, I needed help. It was just that I didn't want to need help. I didn't want that to happen at all. I was supposed to be over, and I was just like laying there, just convulsing, and suddenly just like burst into tears, and I just like, I can't do this anymore. I thought this was over. I thought it was over, and I know that it's temporary because they're gonna fix it, but I can't handle this. I'm not as strong as I was before because I told myself that it was gone, and I'm just not strong like I was. And I can't handle it. I don't want my body to do this when I don't want it to do this. I can't do it. And then tomorrow I'm going back, and of course I'm going to go back. I'm not going to say, okay, I'm going to end up convulsing, so I'm not going to go. I have to. I don't just say I have to go because it's some kind of mandatory thing. It's not it. I have to go because for me, I have to go. I've been going since I was a baby, and it means so much to me. And I cannot miss it. I will not miss it. And I will hold my Bible and I will look up the scriptures, and if I end up having some convulsion, fine, I'll go to the first aid room and I'll do it, but I don't want to have to. I really just thought it was not gonna happen this year. This is gonna be my year. This is gonna be good. And anyways, so I'm gonna have to fix my splint. well, I'm not fixing it. I'm going to have them fix it, and they're really, really nice about it. They're amazing people that really want to help, and you know, they're not going to charge for the appointment. I just had to end up having to pay for gas to get there. It's a 7-hour drive there, 7-hour drive back, so it's not exactly chump change, and so I might borrow money from my sister or something, because it has to be done. I can't live this way anymore. I was supposed to get a job, and I was gonna have this foster home, and it's gotta be good. It has to be good, so I have to go on. I have to fix it. I don't want to have Tourette's anymore. It's hard, and now I just sound like such a pity case because it's so stupid. But this is Tourette's. And some people think it's funny, and they think it's cool. Wow, she's swearing and she's cussing. It's freaking fantastic. I wish I had a friend that had Tourette's. I don't want to have Tourette's, and I don't want to be cool for having Tourette's. I don't want to have it at all. This shouldn't be me. Can't live this way. I know, I'm just rambling. I'm rambling, and this is stupid. And I want to make this other video about Tourette's, addressing a lot of the criticism that I get in comments. And I know I don't have to. Obviously, you know, Melissa, you don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to do this. You don't. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? I want to. I think it's gonna make for an interesting video, and I think it's gonna address some concerns from people that aren't necessarily haters, but they're just genuinely confused, and they think that they know something that they don't actually know. And so I want to clear things up. And I think that it could be very educational, so I want to do that. And, you know, I want to do as much as I can for Tourette's, even if I'm not necessarily going to be experiencing the symptoms so much anymore. Which, you know, even if I have to have my splint big in my mouth again, I will do it if it means that I don't have tics. You know, I will take the lisp. I'll keep on having this major lisp. I mean, I think I still have one, but not as bad as I did when I went. Anyways, it's still small, see? It's not. I can almost close my teeth. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop before this gets too long. And make my hair really big because it makes me feel better about myself somehow. This is my self-esteem at work. Gosh, Melissa. Okay, it felt good to laugh a little bit. I'm really upset about these tics, and I thought that this year was going to be a better experience than it is. And obviously it's great, but I just didn't want to be convulsing and being dragged by, you know, strangers that, you know, they're wonderful people, but I just... Okay. Should I even upload this? Maybe I should delete it. Am I gonna upload this and delete it? It's gonna be crap. It's crap. It's such crap. It's just me whining. Gosh! But anyway, maybe someone's gonna understand. I mean, you guys have Tourette's. Like, not all of you, but like I think a lot of you subscribe for my Tourette's. My most popular videos are about Tourette's for some reason, despite the fact that most of my videos are about self-harm, which I find hilarious. So, okay. Fuck, shit, I just swore. It's like the first time in months. Okay, well, there you go. I just broke the swearing barrier. That's a good way to end the video.